Welcome to Coach's Corner, Cat fans. Thanks for joining me once again. So we're in week 4 already. So as you know, we're 3-0 right now. Feeling good about that, with a couple good wins under our belt. With opening up with Kenton, and then Bellefontaine was a really good win for us. They beat Licking Heights 42-14 or something like that last night. And then Fort Recovery, who we played last week, final score 35-7. A good solid performance by us. I think it was 20. I think we had 28 at half. So we got a lot of guys in the second half, and gave up a score with about 2-3 minutes to go in the game. So feel really good about that. A couple good things that we did. No turnovers. We had less penalties, less mental mistakes. Just played more solid football. Just like last year, Fort opened up with a pretty good drive, and then we got an interception in the end zone as they were moving down and got inside about the 15 or so, and Mason Welsh picked one off in the end zone, and I think on the 3rd or 4th play we had a long throw for a touchdown to A.J. Hardemer, and that kind of got us going, and the defense then really shut them down the rest of the way. So feel good about that victory. So that puts us at 3-0. This week we play Anna at Anna on Friday night at 7. Anna comes in at 2-1. They're averaging about 35 points a game. I think they scored 40-some against Indian Lake, and then 28. They had a tough loss against Brookville, who's a pretty good team, 28-21. And then they came back last week and scored 40 against St. Henry at St. Henry. So they come in with they were really young last year, played a lot of young guys, a lot of sophomores and juniors, and so they're coming back with a veteran squad this year. And I guess what impresses me the most is that they're solid, both O and D line. They play a 3-man front on defense, and 3 good solid guys up front, and then offensively all 5 guys. Like I think the center is a little lighter at 200, but 230 at the guards, and 235, 240 at offensive tackles, and we're not a big stout team, so that's an interesting matchup with our guys. Offensively, I would say there's nobody that jumps out me as being a great offensive player, but just do a pretty good job of spreading the wealth. They run what are called RPOs, run pass options, and quarterback does a good job of faking the run or giving the run, and with an option to pull the handoff and make quick easy throws depending on what he's seeing from like the linebackers or whatever it might be in their whatever their RPOs are. So good matchup for us, good challenge for us at Anna. We've had a few games where we've been beat over at Anna two or three times over the years, and so I'm sure they feel good about themselves. I'm sure their offense is feeling really good, averaging 35 points a game, and hopefully we can slow them down and do a lot of the things that we've done so far defensively in our 3-3 stack, and put lots of pressure on quarterbacks and making those quarterbacks feel uncomfortable when they're throwing the ball. So we play at Anna Friday night at 7 o'clock. A really good challenge for us. So our spotlights this week, got 2 again. Like one is an adult who helps our program, and then the other one will be a senior player. So our spotlight today for an adult is Tiffany Richling, and Tiff is our trainer, and she's our trainer for all sports here at Coldwater. She also has, over the years, I think this is 10th or 11th year, she also has become kind of the manager of the trainers in the area. So she does a whole lot with other teams and the other trainers, and works with Wright State during the winter, I think, and during the spring with the baseball team, and maybe even some in the fall. But Tiff has done a really good job for us over all these years. She really gets how all of us coaches kind of operate. She helps with the managers all the time, and just over the years just knows kind of how we all operate, and can help when she can. And today we had a little this last week we had a little issue with some skin irritations, and so she had a doctor come in and check all the players, and there were 4 or 5 of them that had to get prescriptions to take care of some of this skin issues we've had. So she's right on top of things. So You know, she is on top of the, you know, she's working all the time. With all the different games, and she's always makes us aware as coaches, hey, I'm going to be at the volleyball game, so if you need something, give me a call. She always has all the equipment if she's not here, whether it's an AED, whether it's a JV game away, and the kit that she sends with us. For example, we have a player who has diabetes and always has his little bag of equipment that goes with him, with his snacks and whatever the stuff in there that he needs. So she's just on top of things with our players and with the coaches. So much appreciated. So thanks, Tiff. And then our spotlight player this week is Braylon Harlemert. He's number 4. So like I said, I'm going numerical order. So we had Jack number 1 and Gavin number 2, and now Braylon's number 4. Number 3's junior. So we'll get him next year. So Braylon Harlemert, and Braylon does a lot of things for us. Number 1, he's one of our inside receivers. And has been our probably just the guy who's most versatile probably on our offense. If you followed us last year, he played quarterback when Marcel got hurt. We weren't sure. Maybe he was going to play quarterback, and we do have a package in for him to be to take some snaps at quarterback when we feel the need. If we want to. He's played quarterback a few snaps this year. But what we know, he can play that, and we get him some reps during the week, so he stays a little bit fresh on that. But Braylon, you know, he's a skilled receiver and can catch. We have some what we call wing traps, and we have some plays, flies and wing traps and reverses and things like that, where we can get him the ball and try to throw it to him quickly with some of our passes, just to get him the ball in space and let him do his thing. He's also playing some corner. Gavin has done a really good job at corner, so Braylon can get some breaks there. Also, his brother AJ plays corner and wide out. So between those 3 and Jack Reithman, we have 4 good, solid senior corners. But Braylon, when need be, can go in there and help us with that. He's also one of our kick returners with his brother AJ and Jack, and so our kickoff return team has I don't know, we've had 5 or 6 returns, and I'm going to say all of them have been beyond the 40-yard line. So that's a huge part of what we're doing, especially when our kickoff team has kept the other teams inside the 25, almost on all of the kickoffs. So that's 1, 2, you know, between 10 to 20-yard average starting point that we are gaining because of our kickoff return team with those really good skill guys, and then our kickoff team is so good. So Braylon Harlemert is number 4. Braylon is also an outstanding baseball player. I think he was definitely all league and maybe even the player of the year last year in baseball. And so he and his brother AJ are both really good baseball players. Braylon typically plays second base and can bump over to short if Bay is pitching, and I guess he could pitch some too if needed. So Braylon Harlemert is our spotlight. Number 4 is our spotlight player for the week. So we're looking forward to a good week of practice, and play Anna 7 o'clock Friday night at Anna.